Hello. My name is Brandon Walker, and I host the Brandon Walker College Football Show with Brandon Walker here on YouTube. It's good to see everybody. I'm glad that everybody's here. Hello, TJ.
Hey.
How's everybody been doing today?
I've been doing good. Why do you sound so normal?
I don't know. I am normal. Why wouldn't I be normal? I'm a normal guy. I do normal things. I'm normal right now. How normal are you? Are you normal?
As I'll ever be.
Good. That's how normal I am.
Keep just keeping the lights on in this place,
Just
man.
listen. You go through content floor right now, empty. Everybody gone home. Not me and TJ and Katie and whoever this slapdick is. Which slapdick is it?
Steve.
The slapdickiest of them all. It's just we are here. We're working. Did you have any of that apple pie moonshine?
Oh, yeah.
I don't like alcohol or liquor. That tasted good.
Yeah.
That was legitimately good.
It's a problem.
It's a problem. Correct. I couldn't be around that much.
No, yeah.
That
it makes you feel good.
Most of the alcohol that you guys feed me on the yak, I think, why would any human ever put that on their tongue?
Yep.
Not that one.
Moonshine drunk also, for some reason, hits you like instantly.
I took my first shot at, say, 120. I was drunk at 120 in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good now, though. Not to say I was drunk at work.
Well, you did have a venti chai latte with 2 espresso shots, right?
That's coffee, isn't it?
Nope.
I'm sorry. I needed coffee, so I got coffee. I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. It's 90s country night here on the show. I just don't give a fuck. It's our last day before the holiday. It's 90s country night. If you say a 90s country song in the chat, I will sing it. As long as we don't play it, we're good, right, TJ? I can just sing a couple of bars of a song?
Yeah, you can do whatever, man.
You don't mean that.
It's Friday.
It is Friday. 888-STOOL-22. 888-STOOL-22. You can call and we can talk about whatever. It's rivalry week. I think Ohio State's going to beat Michigan, but if Blake Corum's 100%, then Michigan has a chance to win the game. If he's not, it's not going to be close. But if I say it being close, I don't know. Ohio State's going to score. Michigan's only chance to score and keep up is Blake Corum playing. Because I'm a brand new man. I saw the light up and baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eye. I'm born to love again. Red Dirt Road is not a 90s country song. So you guys are all doing them right now. You need to space them out throughout the show. Hello, Matt Dixon. Hello, Jason Loff. All right, Jason Loff, you're a good example. You said Amarillo, Alabama Morning. That's an 80s song. Fucking focus, guys. I said this is 90s country. I see right here, I see Juicy by Biggie. No. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, when I was dead broke, I couldn't picture this. But no, okay? It's 90s country night. Oceanfront Property, 80s song. Fucking focus or I won't do it. I will put these throughout the show. Lane Kiffin's going to be the coach at Auburn, and I wouldn't. I'm not a guy that says I told you so. I would never do that. I'm not somebody who told you 6 months ago Lane Kiffin's going to be the next coach at Auburn. I'm not somebody who said it 3 months ago. I'm not somebody who said it 3 weeks ago. I'm not somebody who said it last week. But I did, and he is. And last night, John Sokoloff of WCBI in beautiful Columbus, Mississippi. By the way, if you ever want to get shot, go to Columbus. Columbus, Mississippi is an awful town, but it's in the Golden Triangle with Starkville, God's country, and West Point, God and Jesus' country. So he reported last night Lane Kiffin's done deal to Auburn, and Lane Kiffin clapped back at him. Clap back at him and said, oh, John Sokoloff's going to another station or yada, 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 or who told you that, John? Something like that. But you know what he never said? Strawberry wine, 17, the hot July moon saw everything. He never said, oh, I'm not going. Oh, I'm going to stay at Ole Miss. Never once said it. You know why? Because he ain't staying. Because he's going to Auburn. And he deserves to go to Auburn. A good coach. Needs a good program. Deeper than the holler, 80s song, dipshit. I just don't know what to do with y'all. I mean, the rules are clear. The rules are clear. We were all down at Margie's bar, telling stories if we had one. Somebody fired the old jukebox up. The song sure was a sad one. Teardrop rolled down Bubba's nose from the song. The pain of the song was inflicted. Bubba shot the jukebox last night. Said it made a sad song. Made him cry. Went through a dungeon and a 45. I'm close. All right. 888 Stool 22. You can call them, talk about anything. I think Vanderbilt might beat Tennessee. A couple weeks ago, thought Vanderbilt could cover against Kentucky. They won the game. I gave out Vanderbilt money line this weekend. They beat Florida. Vanderbilt's at home. Tennessee has Joe Milton, who ain't Hendon Hooker. Tennessee has one of the worst defenses in America. And Tennessee ain't got nothing to play for anymore. This is an interesting fucking spot for Tennessee. They've been the story, the belle of the ball all year. But if they finish this season losing to South Carolina and Vanderbilt back to back, uh-oh. Yep, he's still drunk, y'all. I'm not drunk. I'm good. Pierce Bradshaw, good question. I want you guys to take what I'm about to say and know that I've never meant anything the way I mean what I'm about to say right now. EA Sports, you can kiss my fucking ass. I have waited for you for 10 years. For 10 years. I was a loyal customer. I would line up at GameStop in Starkville, Mississippi at midnight on July 13th every year to get my hands on the new NCAA game. NCAA 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, all of them, all the way up through 14. And I still play 14 religiously. But you took it away because of money issues with players about 10 years ago. Well, guess what? Players been getting money from NIL for a year, 2 years now. And you're not going to release that game until 2024? What in the hell fuck are you doing, EA Sports? What is your problem? We are dying to give you money. That's what we want to do. I would like nothing more than take $70 out of my wallet right now and give it to you. All you got to do is give me a game, and you can get money. And there's a million of me. There's millions of me. You can get so much money right now, but you just won't get off your fucking ass and do it. Give us a college football game. I don't care about the players. I don't care if you get it exactly right. I want the uniforms. I want the stadiums. I want the fight songs. And I want to be able to put the players' names in. Done. Sold. I don't care if the game sucks. I just need it in my face. What are you dicking around for, EA Sports? I love your game. Give it to me. Idiots. Heath Holloway says, peek that mic, Brandon. Nobody worse than somebody who watches one of these shows and says, ooh, the mic's peaking. Shut up, pussy. Shut the fuck up.
I get a DM from a guy once a week asking to buy KB a pop filter for his mic.
I don't understand
I'm not gonna
watching shows that close or watching like.
He'll just DM me like, so how about that pop filter? Like, fuck you. I don't DM back.
Tony Van Loon with a great line. NCAA 24 better be the best game of all time, or else I'll buy the NCAA 25 without a problem. Yeah.
It's not. You know, it's not going to be too.
I don't care how good it is. If it's just as good as the last one, that's fine. Besides, I can't find a PS5 anywhere anyway, so where the fuck am I going to play it?
You keep saying for me to find one for you.
And you haven't found it yet, have you?
I'm not dropping $500.
I didn't say you have to pay for it.
How would I get it?
I'll give you my credit card. When you say, oh, I found one, I'll just give you my credit card.
All right. Just give me your credit card and I'll find one.
Yeah. Just get into my PayPal like everybody else.
It'll be my Christmas gift to you and the fam.
That's where I'm from, and I'm proud to say I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody. All right, just answer the phones. Everybody calls your friend. You don't need an invitation. Kick off your shoes. Come on in. It's Tracy Bird. 1999, Tracy Bird gave a concert at Mossy Oak in West Point, Mississippi, which is about a mile from my house. It's where Sam the dog was found when he was lost last year. Tracy Bird concert. I went up there because I was dating this girl that worked at Mossy Oak. She didn't treat me very well, so I was also talking to a girl named Allison in Starkville. Allison was pretty, and Allison wanted to go on a date with me, but I was dating this girl that worked at Mossy Oak. Well, where did Allison want to go? She wanted to go to Tracy Bird concert at Mossy Oak. So what I did was I visited the first girl in Mossy Oak, and I took her dinner, and I said, oh, hey. And I went back to the concert, and then I went and held hands with Allison, and it was the baddest ass thing I've ever done in my life. We go to CJ in Mississippi. By the way, callers, I'm drunk. You can ask whatever you'd like. I'm not drunk, though. Hello, CJ.
Hey, Brandon. Just had a quick Mississippi State hypothetical for you. Let's say hypothetically Mississippi State calls you tomorrow. They offer you the AD job, and you take it. Day one on the job is AD. You get a call from Dan Mullen. He says, hey, Brandon, Megan and I are really missing Starkville. I want to come back and be your head coach. You'll get this deal done today. Do you fire your good friend Mike Leach to bring Dan Mullen back, or do you tell Mullen to go kick rocks?
I do not fire Mike Leach to hire Dan Mullen back. However, when Mike Leach comes to me and says, I'd like to retire, I say, good luck, coach. Dan Mullen, the next time there's an open job at Mississippi State, Dan Mullen is the first name in my phone book. Dan Mullen knows that he gave up a good situation to go to an impossible situation at Florida. He knows he fell for the grass is always greener, and he knows he'd love to be back in Starkville, and I'd love to have him. We're going to get back together one day, I promise, me and Dan Mullen. Unless he doesn't know any of that crap, then I'm just full of shit. 888-STOOL-22. If you ever say that Realtree is better than Mossy Oak on this chat again, I'll shut the whole thing down. I'll kick all of you out. Mossy Oak far superior to that bullshit fake-ass Realtree. Realtree. Imagine trying to hunt a deer in Realtree. Deer just laughing at you. Calling you names. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine, oh mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I got to have her. She's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the second row. She's 8, she's 9, 10, I know. She has ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Thomas in Chicago, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. Hope you're doing well. I got office trivia for you, and then I got a question about Lane Kiffin. With office trivia for you, at the dinner party, who does Dwight bring that surprises everyone else?
He brings his old babysitter or something like that. I don't remember her name. I mean, I can see her, and I can see her. Was it old babysitter or old maybe wet nurse or something?
PJ.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. PJ. Ding, ding, ding. And then second question. This obviously it's Thanksgiving, so I had 2 eating questions. So on the Valentine's blood drive episode, Jim and Pam go on a double date or double eating with another couple in the office. Who's the other couple that they go out with?
I mean, it's Phyllis and Bob Vance Refrigeration, and they fuck in the bathroom.
TJ, ring them up.
Ding, 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 ding. All right, continue.
And then, so obviously Lane Kiffin is a big topic with Auburn. Don't you think it's kind of like I don't think we look back at his career enough, because he was kind of technically the first Sean McVay and like Matt LaFleur, Kyle Shanahan, the young coach. I mean, he coached at Tennessee and USC. I feel like people forget he coached at 2 of the biggest programs. Yeah. Like a decade or 2.
And he coached the fucking Oakland Raiders too. Like he had an NFL coaching job when he was 32 years old. Like he was a wonderkind coach, and now he's settled into being what he is, an elite college football coach. And elite college football coaches need elite college football programs, and he's at a mediocre also ran program right now, and you can't win at Ole Miss.
And then I'm just thinking like, damn, I feel like people just forget like his old past. And then so speaking of Lane Kiffin to go to Auburn, I have two things for you to answer for me. One, who do you think is going to fill the Ole Miss job? And 2, I feel like no one's talking about this, but couldn't a possible replacement for Nick Saban at Alabama is Deion? I mean, you think about all the Aflac commercials they do.
I think
I feel like Deion is a guy that that Nick Saban could like groom and like maybe accept him to fill him.
Deion appears to be a great college football coach and can get players. I don't know if Deion's. I mean, the Alabama job is the number one job in college football. I don't know if Alabama would. I don't know if Alabama believes he's ready for that yet. I don't know. But I'm scared Ole Miss is going to offer Deion because when Lane leaves, they're going to maybe offer him. I don't want Deion at Ole Miss. That would suck because Deion would kill it at Ole Miss. I do not want that. I think they'll end up hiring somebody like Jeff Lebby, somebody they've fallen in love with along the way. I got to tell you something. This is just for this night and this night only. Thomas is one of my longtime callers. He's been with me since the beginning, so he gets the privilege of long questions, and he gets the privilege of talking however long he wants. Bubs in Iowa die, by the way. Anyway,
we've a lot of common callers have sort of disappeared.
Thomas in Chicago has that privilege. I got to say something right now. I'm too drunk for long questions. There's no chance I could pay attention for that long again. When he was talking, I just wanted it to end, and Thomas is one of my guys. So if Thomas is that way to me, the rest of you don't have a chance. So we got to be quick and to the point, or I'm just gonna fade away. I'm gonna be somebody someday. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody. You can bet your hard-earned dollar. God damn it, that's a good song. Travis Tritt, you motherfucker. It's a good song. Got you there, didn't I? 888 stole 22. Any chance this Lane Kiffin to Auburn stuff is a bunch of smoke? No, he's going to Auburn. I don't know how. Do I have to drive him there myself and take a picture of him in Auburn? I don't know what to do to make it. This guy's name is Train. His name's Train. Train
Kiffin.
Train Kiffin. That's interesting. Go ahead.
Okay, I was just wondering, first of all, huge fan. Love you, Brandon. Great guy. I hail from the GTR. How many combined yards will Jackson Dart and Quinshon Hemshon Judkins have this weekend when Ole Miss beats the shit out of Mississippi State?
I would say Judkins probably not that many because from what I hear, morale among the players, Ole Miss is very low. Because they already know that Lane Kiffin's leaving. For what I hear, they're not really on board with this whole thing, and I doubt Judkins plays much past the first quarter.
Lane is going to be staying until Nick Saban.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That's a fun narrative to say and everything. Lane Kiffin is gone. He's finished. He is leaving. You know why? Nobody can stay more than 3 years around you pretentious ass douchebags. This call right here is a great example. You thought the name Train was clever, and you thought saying you were from Hawaii was clever. Would you want to spend 3 years with people like you? Of course you wouldn't. You get the fuck out of there just like your wife did. Exactly. Don't come with the king. Might have been born just playing white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. PD, you are about to get kicked out if you say Long Black Train again. That song came out in 2004. God damn it. Cam in Michigan, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. How's it going, man? Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just wanted to call big Michigan fan here in Ann Arbor. I'm excited for the game this weekend. I think it's probably going to go one of two ways. Either Michigan wins in a tight one or we lose by 2 or 3 touchdowns. I want to get your take on Jim Harbaugh and what his chances are of staying in Ann Arbor.
I think they're very, very high. I think he flirted with leaving last year and then realized, oh, fuck, I fucked that up. I'm going to stay. I think Jim Harbaugh is at Michigan for the next 10, 15 years.
Okay.
The coach in this game that has a problem, if Jim Harbaugh loses, fine, whatever. You win 11-1, you might still make the playoff. If Ryan Day loses, though, that born on third base stuff gets louder and louder. If he goes 2 years without beating Michigan or making the playoff, all of a sudden this thing with Ohio State fans, they're like, Ohio State fans only want to do 2 things: beat Michigan, win the national championship. If he keeps getting further away from that, His seat warms up very quickly. Thank you very much for that. I got a timeout. Do I have any timeouts on this show? You're not talking. I can't hear you. That's a play clock. That's not a timeout. That's a play clock. That's not a timeout. That's just more stressful than. Creole Williams lived down a dirt road. Made homemade wine like nobody I know. LV, say that one again in a minute. Stopped by one Friday night. Said, can you help me, Creole? What's going on lines 3 and 4?
They called in back to back.
Is 4? Do you think 4 is legit, or is it somebody fucking?
It's legit.
Which order would you answer these in? 3 or 4?
3 and then 4, I think, makes more sense.
All right. I'm going to go 3 then. Might be. All right. Cole in Tampa. Go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I needed to bring the heat because it's rivalry weekend. Big games going on this week. I do got a problem with them putting my game on that Black Friday, which is absolute bullshit that I have to drive on Thanksgiving to Tallahassee to bring the motherfucking pain to them stupid-ass Gators. But we're going to be ready, and fuck Florida. I need the energy. It's fuck Ole Miss.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Fails.
Good energy, Cole. Good energy right there. Fuck them up. Now, we transition from Cole in Tampa to our next caller, Cole from Tampa's mom. Cole from Tampa's mom, hello.
Hi, Brandon. This is Christy, Cole from Tampa's mom. I was just calling because it's Thanksgiving week and it's rivalry week. The Knowles are going to beat the Gators, and I think Cole wanted me to call because I think you're his idol. So I just wanted to, get on your show. Also, I'm kind of going to plead with you because I think Cole wants to be you when he grows up. So maybe one day you can give Cole a job. It has to be legit, not sports gambling or any of his other nonsense. Maybe you can help him out with that.
I think we could have some discussions about getting Cole an internship here that could lead to a job. I don't think that's a problem.
Yay, okay. And please, I don't always condone his behavior and nonsense, but he definitely loves your show and he definitely loves sports.
Were you listening to the call before you?
I did not, and I'm probably glad because I don't like some of the nonsense and garbage that comes out of his mouth. I don't know how I have these children that are so crazy over football. I literally said that I hated the Seminoles white uniforms the other day, and I thought they were going to kill me.
Christy? You said your name was
We're
Christy?
going to state this weekend, and we're super excited. In fact, my husband, this is how crazy they all are. He dyed his beard because we were wrestlers for Halloween. I was Hulk Hogan. He was Macho Man. He said we got to re-dye the beard because the Knowles have been winning, and I'm afraid they're going to lose if I don't keep it dark. So that's where I'm at in life, and that's how I wound up on your show. But
let me tell you something. I love everything about this entire family. The husband, the sons, now the wife, the mom. Thank you very much. You sound like a queen and a princess of a woman. Thank you very much for calling. I will take care of Cole. Don't worry about that. We can worry about an internship later. But now that I've talked to his mother, I feel like I know Cole a little bit better. And shout out to your husband because he apparently is an awesome man too.
He's the stepdad, but he's the GOAT. But yes, but just know that
still your husband.
Probably. Yeah, he's still my husband, but he's Cole's stepdad. If the Knowles win, this is probably going to be a yearly thing where I'm going to have to call you.
And I look forward to it every single year. I can't wait to talk to you next year. Thank you very much for calling.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a good night.
It's going to be awkward if I hit that. No, that's not what I'm going to hit the next button. Hit the next button to get the call. That's what I meant. That's what I said.
Huh?
What are y'all? What's wrong with y'all? What? I was line 6. Should I hit that to put on the next caller? Would that be awkward if I did? I don't understand. Why
Chat's going wild. Y'all need to chill out.
Yeah. Bonk.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hmm. Okay. Come on, just relax. That's not what I... God. Jesus. Why are y'all so weird? Why y'all being so weird? I don't know, man. Where... Zach and Indy. This is a long-time caller I haven't heard from in a while. Go ahead.
Hey, first off, apologies. Miss State has kept me busy this semester, but we're going to graduate in December with a 4.0, so shout out to that.
Congratulations.
Thank you. First thing I want to talk about is what coach has done less with more than Jimbo Fisher? I think he's probably got that title over the last 10 years.
I mean, Lincoln Riley's up there too, right? Lincoln Riley has had champion national title winning rosters and Heisman winning quarterbacks, and every time he gets to the playoff, he gets blasted. I would say Riley and maybe, yeah, I mean, Jimbo's way the fuck up there. Like, Jimbo gets elite talent every year, and where does it go? Where the fuck does it go? Where does that elite talent go? They're going to go 3-9 or 4-8 with one of the most talented rosters in the country? Or what? You got to grow up, Jimbo. Grow the fuck up.
Grow up. And speaking of growing up, can I go off on some of my Alabama family?
Hit it.
I haven't called in all season and been kind of watching from afar. And, we've had struggle wins and a couple losses. And these fucking privileged people, most of them are younger than me or my age. I'm only 28. They are losing their minds. They're thinking that a 10-2 season is a disappointment or something to not be proud of. And, I grew up an Indiana fan and an Alabama fan. My dad went to Alabama. I live near Indiana. And I don't think these people, they're so fucking spoiled, man. These are good games. We barely lost the 2 losses. This team is elite. This coaching is elite. Both the coordinators are amazing coordinators. They'll get good jobs somewhere else. And it's just the biggest fucking bullshit I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with everything you said. That's although I disagree with saying the coordinators are elite. Golding's not great, and O'Brien's not great. But Alabama fans reacting to 10-2 is how I would react to Mississippi State going 3-9. They're the same thing, and Alabama fans don't even realize that. So when I'm Cole's stepdad, how's that going to work? Is that going to be awkward for anybody? No. Every time I look at Katie, she makes a face. When did my hair get this wavy and luscious? Well, no wonder she called. I'm looking hot. Okay, now you're going to. All right, just. Okay. I don't understand. I need another song. Brandon's setting up a countdown clock for next year's call from Cole's mom. Is there a dozen on tonight? Yeah, there's a dozen on tonight. I'm in it. It's the experts against XYZ. Very good. 2 very good teams. It's a very good match. This so small. Okay. We go to Dirty in Charlotte. Go ahead. And I got to give y'all I got to stop y'all real quick cuz Dirty thinks he's going to be funny. He's going to say my wife's tits are big. Is that what you're going to say? Hilarious.
No.
Thanks for the call. 888-STOOL-22. I don't know. Juan and Nola, go ahead.
Hey, King, how you doing?
I'm good.
A question. You there?
Yeah, I was just almost passed out, but yeah.
Okay, no worries. Do you ever get heartburn?
What, from eating Thanksgiving or what?
Correct. Well, in general, but yes, especially for Thanksgiving.
No, I don't get heartburn because I'm not a big fat pussy. Also, actually, that's the opposite. The opposite of that is true. I don't get heartburn because I'm not able to get heartburn because I am a big fat pussy, because I'm so fat and I'm used to eating such trash that my heart just doesn't even bother with burning anymore. It's just like, fuck it. I'm gonna check out in 3 years anyway. Why should I even burn?
Fair enough. Well, I just got to say, for the people out there, be careful with the heartburn. It is real. And I highly suggest Pepsi, because that's been the best thing that's ever worked for, especially down here in New Orleans. You know how we eat down here? You got to have it handy, because if not, you're going to wake up in the middle of the night, and it's not going to be pretty.
I wish I could eat like New Orleans every day, but you guys have iron stomachs. You guys are fucking crazy down there. Crazy. Heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere green, someplace greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, as long as they're going somewhere together. I got a quarter. Heads Carolina, tails California. Katie, they're saying you have bad news?
I was talking about transfer portal movements and people read stuff out of conference.
Okay. Katie, by the way, today is very checked out. She's ready to go home and celebrate Thanksgiving with the fam. She said to me today, I don't give a fuck about these Barstool people. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. And I was like, whoa, Katie. Whoa. She also said a bunch of slurs. I don't know. I'll tell you what.
You listen to yourself too much.
Damn.
That's actually probably true.
You want to come in tomorrow and just hang out?
Drinking Bone, Tracy Bird is not 90s, it's 2000. God damn it. Well, it bothers me when y'all don't know the decades of these songs, huh?
You want to come to the office tomorrow and just hang out?
Very much no. No.
I'll be here.
Why?
Brent, somebody's got to keep the fucking lights on while you're on vacation.
The lights don't need to be on tomorrow, TJ.
While you're on vacation.
We don't need the lights tomorrow.
Pro football show comes out Thursday and Sunday this week. We got to get done.
There's 2 pro football shows?
There's like a mini one for the Thanksgiving games. So in pro football, they play 3 games on Thanksgiving every year.
I don't care.
So we got to preview those.
Don't care.
And then do a Sunday episode.
Doesn't matter to me. Not a big deal.
So I'll be here.
If
anybody wants to just come hang out, I'll let you in.
Everybody shut up for a second. Austin and Ohio. Go ahead.
What's up, Brandon? Just had 2 quick questions. What do you think is the best name for a rivalry, like the Red River Shootout or anything? What do you think is the best one?
We just talked about this on Unnecessary Reference today, but I think they don't use it anymore because everybody's a woke pussy. But the Civil War out in Oregon State was the best one. That's the best rivalry name there is. But they don't use it anymore because, again, we're all a bunch of pussies.
I agree. I think a second one, clean old-fashioned hate, UGA, Georgia Tech. I like that name. And then my second question.
Somebody plays in the Crab Bowl. Who plays in the Crab Bowl, Katie? I don't remember.
Maryland Navy.
The Crab Bowl. Yeah. All right, continue.
My second question, what's better, getting drunk the night before Thanksgiving or getting drunk on Christmas Eve?
Well, see, I don't drink, so I wouldn't know. I'm not. That's just not something I do. So I'm not really familiar with either one of them. But it's definitely Christmas Eve, because if you're a dad like me and you spend most of the night putting together toys that suck, you need something to get you through that, and that's it. You can't get too drunk because you cannot be hungover on Christmas morning. So you gotta. It's a fine balance, a fine line. $3:30 in the morning. Not a soul in sight. City's looking like a ghost town on the moon this summer night. Raindrops on the windshield. There's a storm moving in. He's headed back from somewhere that he never should have been. Thunder rolls. Zaylen in Michigan. Go ahead.
What's up, big man? How's it going? Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Same to you, sir. Go.
So I know this is a college football show and everything, right? And I love Mississippi State and the Egg Bowl Thursday.
Thank you.
And I also really like USC -5. But can we talk about Mississippi State basketball for a second? 5-0 to the under, like you've been talking about on Pick Central. Also 5-0 against the spread. How are you feeling about them?
Buddy, Chris Jans is our new head coach at Mississippi State. Okay? Mississippi State basketball is my favorite thing. I like it more than our football program, like it more than our baseball. I've always loved our basketball program the most. We're 5-0. We haven't been good in over a decade. If Chris Jans called me tonight and said, Brandon, I'm sick, I need a kidney, I would give it to him without hesitation. If he called me tomorrow and said, oh, I was kidding, I need both kidneys, I would give him both my kidneys, a liver, and half of my heart. That's how much Chris Jans means to me. I love that man.
Yeah.
We're good. All of a sudden we're good, and we're the best defensive team in the country.
Yeah, 5-0 to the spread and the under. It's just been a wagon, and they've got Utah tomorrow. I was watching Utah play yesterday. They don't look great, so I'm going to responsibly absolutely hammer their spread in the under tomorrow. They'll probably be like -3 or 4 again.
I would
probably easy win.
And I would say not even just bet the under. Drag that thing as far as you can. Move that thing like 10 or 15 points under the under. That's what you need to bet. Will Mississippi State beat Kentucky in what? Basketball? Of course. Kentucky's trash. Probably not. I don't know. This name just, I don't, that's probably an Ole Miss fan. Tate and I don't know where Tate's from. Memphis. Go ahead, Tate. Shit.
Hey, Brendan.
Are you an Ole Miss fan? Are you an Ole Miss fan?
I'm not. I'm actually a Mississippi State student.
Okay, go ahead. Continue.
And I wanted to talk about a certain coach in Mississippi, and it turns out you were just talking about him just now. The best goddamn basketball coach in the country is Christopher Paul Jans. Thank you for talking about him just now.
Yes. This motherfucker, I love this son of a bitch so much. He took a team last year that had no effort, no defense, no heart, and has the best defensive team in the country. And God damn it, I love Chris Jans. Don't let me get hot in basketball. You let me have a good basketball team, you can fucking forget it. I'll go take round ball from Marty Mush tomorrow. I'm not singing Boots Good and Boogie. I don't like it. Who is that?
That is the tech guy. No, equipment room guy, replacement fill-in because Joe's not here.
We have a replacement fill-in for somebody who watches all of our equipment.
Yep, because otherwise...
Does that seem like a great idea?
Yes. It descends into chaos in about 1 day unsupervised.
Okay.
Which is how we operated for the first 13 years of this company.
This company is 13 years old?
The equipment side is. And by that I mean the first 5 years we had 1 camera.
Scott in Columbus, is that Ohio or Mississippi?
It's Mississippi, baby.
Prayer sent. What you got?
Just wanted to get your thoughts. I've been riding with you since the SEC Country days, by the way, so throwback there. But I just want to get your thoughts on the Egg Bowl. I feel like the most basic football fan can see that if Mississippi State will run the damn ball, they're probably going to win 25, 30 rushes, especially in the rain. Do you think Mike Leach does the obvious thing and runs the ball, or is he going to stick to what he's
Can I ask you a question?
doing all year?
Can I ask you a question? I know you're a State fan. I've seen this on message boards. State. I feel like we fall in love with the running the ball, but did you watch Ole Miss Arkansas?
Yes.
KJ Jefferson had about 250 passing yards and 4 touchdowns against Ole Miss, and KJ Jefferson can't throw it past that fucking door over there accurately. If KJ could throw it on him, and if Vanderbilt could throw it on him, and if everybody can throw it on him, I feel like we're going to be able to throw it too. I don't think we have to change anything.
Yeah, that's good reasoning too.
And now I understand their run defense is garbage, but I don't know. I feel like we can do whatever. I'm just worried about the defense stopping them, but again, their morale is shot. Their coach is leaving, and they know it. I doubt any of their players play, and it's going to be a great night for us on Thursday night. I need a song. I bet a Mississippi State message board is a lot like an Ole Miss message board segregation. No. Mississippi State's the people's university. Mississippi State's the university in 1963 that left the state under a cloak of darkness so they could go play in the NCAA tournament against Loyola of Chicago. We are a progressive university. Ole Miss is the one that, has Klan rallies in 2015 on their campus. That's them. That's not us. Two totally different. They're Confederate flags. They're slave owner's wife. We're progressive. We're the people's university. breathe. You want me to sing a Faith Hill song? You just want me to grow a vagina right here in front of everybody? And it's not called I Got Friends in Low Places. It's called Friends in Low Places. You guys and your attention to detail. This is why your wives leave you, because you don't have attention to detail. Dark meat or white meat? Both, brother.
Let's go.
And it's not damn I feel like a woman. It's man I feel like a woman. God damn it.
Fucking idiots.
God damn people out here. This half-ass bullshit. All right? I ain't playing with y'all. Get your fucking songs right. Ole Miss has a rich history and tradition, yes, of Confederate flags and segregation. Yes, it's tremendous. I don't know who we got here. Bo in Texas, go ahead. Oh.
Hey, Brandon, sorry.
Well, first of all, that baby sounds precious.
Well, thank you. She's on the table right now. Good girl.
Same.
So you caused up a stir on my Twitter trying to say that Tua is better than Justin Herbert. I just want to say that is absolutely insane. Tua's had one good year with, Tyreek Hill, the best wide receiver in the NFL, and Jalen Waddle.
I didn't realize that you were –
say that.
I would like to talk. I didn't realize that you were going through financial troubles and you can't afford to watch NFL games on Sunday. If you need money, I'll send you money so you can watch the games. Because when I watch Tua and when I watch Justin Herbert, I see one very good quarterback.
I'm watching the games. We have no one to throw to, and we lost to the best team in the NFL.
I got a question. I got a question. With the first 2 years when Herbert had Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and Austin Eckler out of the backfield and he had all these weapons, did you say he's a better player than Tua because of weapons, or are you just doing that now that Tua's better?
We're saying who's the better quarterback here.
Right, it's Tua Tagovailoa.
If you look at the numbers, that is Justin Herbert, and by a long shot.
But again, I'm asking you a question. Because what you have said to me is, Brandon, Tua only became better when he got better weapons. Okay. So then do you discount the first 2 years of Herbert when he had much better weapons than Tua, or is that just an argument that you put aside for one guy, not the other? I win. I win. I win. I win again. Ha, 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 ha. That was easy. I didn't even break a sweat there. Didn't even break a sweat. Amarillo by Morning is an 80s song, and I'm not going to sing it, although I want to because it's awesome. Can you answer a wrestling question? Sure, ask one. We go to Brendan. Brendan in Illinois. Go ahead.
Hey, B-Walk. I don't want to see Clemson in the playoff this year. I fear we're only 2 outcomes away from this weekend from Clemson being in a win.
This man is smart. This man right here is smart. I went over the math a second ago. We are 2 outcomes away from putting Clemson in the fucking playoff. Do y'all understand that? Because here's what's going to happen. If TCU loses, then the loser of Ohio State, Michigan is getting in the playoff. If TCU loses and USC loses, it's going to be Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and Clemson. That could very well happen. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
And it's disgusting. They played one decent team and got their shit pushed in by 3 touchdowns. And I don't see what can save us. When Tennessee lost, it was funny, but Tennessee losing might have fucked the entire playoff up. Okay, all right. I guess he was finished. I think one of the most under-talked about stories in America right now, and, Twitter does what it does, and Instagram and TikTok, and this is a serious topic for a second. With all the political upheaval, with all the he said, she said, with all the crazy things going out there, and everybody's just, you can't say anything, everybody's woke, or everybody's this. It's just one of the things that we don't talk about enough, and I want to start a conversation about, is how goddamn good my beard and hair combination is looking these days. because it's just not something I see on a regular basis on Twitter, and it is something that is out there, obvious for all to see. Why are we not talking about this? Why are we not discussing how great my beard and hair and then the blueness of my eyes, why are we not talking about this? What is wrong, people? Why are we not talking about an issue as important to the foundation and the fabric of this country as my beard, hair, eyes combination? You tell me that. You tell me that, and then we'll move on. You tell me that. That's why Cole's mom called in.
I was about to say, if you want some numbers to back that up, 1 out of the last 1 days, you've had a hot mom call into the show.
We're just immediately assuming she sounded
hot.
She did sound hot. Not going to lie. Also, this might be my generation thing, but her name was Christy, and that's very 90s hot.
Christy from Tallahassee?
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Probably Kristi.
Yes. And she definitely
does the heart.
Yes. Mm-hmm. She's got it all, my heart, my love, my wishes. If Mississippi State loses to Ole Miss, you should shave it. Don't put national security at risk because of this Egg Bowl. I'm sorry. Wait, is Cole here? Is that Cole in the chat? I was talking about his mom. Hey, Coley baby. I mean, she called me. I don't know what to. She called me. She called me, brother. Oh, and she's from Tampa. Christy from Tampa is hotter than Christy from Tallahassee. That's way hotter. Christy from Tampa is way hotter than Christy from Tallahassee. I thought you were a married man. Hey. Doesn't mean the museum's closed. You can always look at the art, okay? We're not saying the auction. We ain't having an auction today. You ain't taking nothing home, but you can look at it.
Plus, not like anybody's watching the show.
Yeah, it ain't like anybody's watching. It's fucking the Cole family from Tampa and a bunch of other dipshits. That's it. I'm carrying you. How many people still in the office? My guess is under 10.
Well, that way, under 10. This way, there's probably 40 people still here.
I'm saying up there, there's maybe 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if I haven't seen anybody from the third floor here today.
Greer's here, but, you know.
He's one of us.
Right, yeah.
Down here, 10? I think it's under 10 right now. There's 4 of us. I think on this floor right now, there's 8 people.
Over.
Well, is Malasek still over there?
No. I doubt it. He leaves after McCarthy leaves.
McCarthy wasn't here today. Okay. Got his ass. Oh. Go ahead and see if you got any more interesting topics on those calls. Dusty in Columbus. Is that Ohio or Mississippi? Or Georgia?
Ohio.
All right, continue.
I think we're kind of writing Michigan off a little early, Brandon. You've been saying all year Corum doesn't deserve any Heisman hype because it's the offensive line and Donovan Edwards averages more yards per carry when he comes in. That's one factor. Number 2 is Jim Harbaugh's a better coach than Ryan Day. Schematically, he's taken lesser teams at Michigan and gone right up to the edge with Ohio State in 2017. If John O'Corn isn't the quarterback, they win that game.
All right, fair enough. I would say Harbaugh is probably a better coach. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. However,
I think schematically.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I agree with you, though. I don't know why you're changing it, and I agreed with you.
Yeah.
My problem with Blake Corum this week is Michigan's best chance to win is a heavy dose of Donovan Edwards and Blake Corum, correct?
I agree, but I think
what percent health-wise are either of those guys? Donovan Edwards did not play last week. Blake Corum didn't play the second half. Am I getting 70% of both those guys? Because if I'm only getting 70%, I don't like my chances.
I agree with that, but I think if Donovan Edwards is healthy and we can get 50% of Blake Corum, in addition to that fact, I've watched every Michigan game this year. They ran RPO in the beginning of the year. They ran it against Penn State. They killed Penn State with it. They've killed it since then.
You're a Michigan fan living in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, it's a cesspool here. I hate it.
You didn't tell me that when I took the call.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. The other part is Jim Knowles is giving me Don Brown vibes, okay? He's a 50-year-old man that just now finally got his big job. He's been gashed by every offense he's played this year. Maryland.
Time. Ohio State has absolutely not been gashed by every offense they played. I think maybe 2 to 3 offenses have gotten to that defense. Maryland is one. Yeah. Penn State's another. I'm having trouble thinking of a third that's gotten to that defense. I mean, that defense has been much better this year under Jim Knowles.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They haven't played an offense except for Penn State and Maryland. The Big Ten is horrible.
If Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards don't play this weekend, they ain't playing an offense this weekend because J.J. McCarthy is not good.
No, I think the RPO, if we can get Edwards healthy, I think we've got a chance. You're right. If Edwards and Corum are both out, they're done. But if we can get Edwards and Corum at 50%, I think we got a chance.
Sorry, I got to go. There's a girl. TJ, be cool. Be cool, all right? Katie. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Rebecca from Cleveland. What's up?
Yes. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
So I'm here to talk about the BG Toledo game. Thank you for that. Enjoyed it.
Oh, you had a good time, huh?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed watching it.
Oh.
BG grade myself.
I like Bowling Green tonight. They're playing Ohio, right? I like Bowling Green tonight. They looked pretty good last week.
Yeah, wasn't awful. And I also just want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. And what do you eat for Turkey Day?
Turkey? Okay, here's the thing. Thanksgiving. What do I have on my table? I have turkey. I have dressing, and that's what you're supposed to call it. I have gravy for the dressing. I have mashed potatoes with gravy. I have green bean casserole. I have a mac and cheese dish. I have my wife does cranberry sauce. I don't give a shit about the cranberry sauce. I have cream corn. I have fried okra. That's a must at every Thanksgiving dinner. A big pile of fried okra for every Southern Thanksgiving. Then I have a lot of rolls. That's the bread of choice. And then I will have, my mom is sending me from Sugary's Bakery in New Albany, Mississippi. She's sending me a strawberry cake for the table, and she's sending me a pecan pie. And my wife will probably also make me a banana pudding. That is what I will have at my Thanksgiving table.
Oh, well, that's a mouthful. That's quite a mouthful.
Yeah. Okay. That got weird. She might have beat me there. I didn't. Woods 2323 says cream corn is not good. I agree with everything else. To which I say calmly, fuck you! Fuck you, Woods 2323. Cream corn is delicious. You just haven't had the right cream corn. Dipshit. What's your thoughts on the Montreal Screwjob as AEW on WCW level as competing with WWE? AEW is fantastic. Don't worry about WCW. It's gone under. AEW is great. MJF is great. WWE is great right now. That girl just destroyed me. Did she set me up to say all that just so she could say the mouthful line?
I don't know. It also kind of sounded when she called that when I talked to her that there might have been people around her.
Yeah.
So maybe she was put up to calling in.
Oh.
I don't know for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, she didn't sound as hot as Cole's mom. She didn't sound as hot as...
We're going to have to delete this episode if he gets an internship.
Why? He'll get an internship because of this episode.
Oh, yeah, or that. I guess.
Right, I mean, this is the best thing that ever happened to him.
Yeah.
Hot mom? Oh, okay. Let me tell you something. If you're out there and you're 18 years old, 19 years old, and you want to get noticed at Barstool or get an internship, if you leave with hot mom, I think you're at least getting a call.
Certainly help jump your resume off the top of the stack.
Knowing Gaz the way I do, yeah, that will do it. Bang, bang! No, Gaz my guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank God nobody watches this goddamn show.
I just went to @Cole in the chat. There's 4 Coles in the chat right now. We just have the whitest audience ever.
We don't have that wide of an audience. Blake in Michigan, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon, I'll try and keep it quick because my phone's about to die
Good.
here at the end of your show. You probably only have a couple hundred people on. Listen, I only wanted to call today because I'm going to call your hillbilly ass back on Monday after Michigan beats.
I'm bored with that. Okay, let's go to Brian in Sarasota.
P90X all day, baby. And before I get on the topic of what I'm calling about, I just want to say fuck Ole Miss and Hell State this week.
Let's fucking go. Everybody get on the right side of history here. Continue.
You fucking right, buddy.
Go.
But let's I wanted to talk real quick about SEC East. How real quick, if just your quickest take, obviously, on the dynamic of the SEC East. We know Georgia's at the top of it, right?
Sure.
They're sitting at the throne.
Sure.
What the hell else is going on? And does anybody know or have an answer?
Well, I don't think anybody has grabbed that second spot. It appeared like Tennessee was about to grab it and about to jump back into the upper echelon of the SEC, but that might have been a mirage. They just lost to South Carolina, and now next year, it's going to be trouble in Tennessee. They're losing Hendon Hooker and everybody that makes that team good. I like their coach, though, so I don't know who grabs that second spot behind Georgia. South Carolina is at least doing something. Kentucky looks bad. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not drunk anymore, but I'm a little too hungover to finish this thought. Chris in Georgia, go ahead.
Hey, what's up? I can only hear your side of that conversation, but it's silly to think that Josh Heupel's not going to have the offense rolling regardless.
Why?
Who's there next year?
Why?
Because he's had a top 10 offense every year as a head coach.
That's fine. Has he proven he can do it in the SEC without Hendon Hooker, or do they need each other? I don't know the answer to that question. What if he? What?
Yeah, he took Drew Lock when he was calling plays at Missouri. He took Drew Lock and led the conference in touchdowns with Drew.
Why don't you turn into a woman all of a sudden because I said something? Why are you talking so high?
I'm not.
You were.
What's up, man?
All right, continue.
I have a question though. Speaking about Tennessee, it kind of has to do with the Egg Bowl. If Mike Leach loses this weekend.
No, I don't care. Can you get B. Cooper out of here? He's just everything's negative with him. I don't want negativity here. B. Cooper out. Get him gone. Only have a minute left. Was Write This Down in the 90s? I think Write This Down fucked around and got in the 2000s. Amarillo by Morning was, of course, in the 80s. Write this down. I gotta go. Why did the Nadeau crew show up late? I've got several people saying good things about Nadeau here. Is somebody's broad on the loose? We just got broads in the chat?
He's been going fucking crazy on Twitter.
Has he? He has a lot of burners, though.
I don't know. He's tweeting shit that if you tweeted, it would be insta-firing.
Really?
He's tweeted the other day, just got some Monday pussy or some shit like that.
With this honey bunny.
Yeah.
Great way to start.
Dude, that's ridiculous. Everybody knows Monday's not for pussy.
Yeah.
Honey bunny.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Does it up next.